G through J time, which is in my Justice League box. Some of you might fall. We gotta get ourselves connected. Coming at you, G through J of the Comichead'S Collection. Doing this pre-recorded because my internet has been so bad lately. I'm worried about going live and it dropping out. I'm gonna do it this way, the safe way. I noticed the picture was real glitchy and blocky when I went live last time. So, I want to bring you as clear a picture of the Comichead'S Collection as possible. So, let's proceed. We got our jams in. Stereo MCs connected. G through J, so let's start with the G's. The very first book in my G collection is Ghost Rider #1, baby, from the 90s. I actually got it in a Mylar just because, I don't know. I love this book, man. As a kid, I was always like, oh man, I always thought it was like a big book. Because it just looks so iconic, you know? So, I still have a special spot for Ghost Rider #1 from the 90s, even though I don't think it's a very expensive book. I haven't checked the price anytime recently, and I did get it a while ago, but it's a pretty damn clean copy. So, we're going to continue down Ghost Rider Town, because a lot of my G's are Ghost Rider. There's #2 of that run. Oh no! You know, first drop. This is the only drop. That's the only drop you're going to see this video. #2, Ghost Rider 3. Ghost Rider 4, baby. Ghost Rider 5. This is when the Punisher gets in the mix. The next cover I love very much. I was into Ghost Rider. Even though I don't think that a lot of his... There's not a, like, really great Ghost Rider stories, in my opinion. I've always loved the character. I think he's one of the best designed characters in Marvel Comics. And, like, his whole concept is dope. I mean, Flaming Skull, guy on a motorcycle, Spirit of Vengeance. By the way, that was issue 14. We jumped a little bit. I got a little gap in the run there. 14. Then we jump over to 15. One of the great covers. This is the... So I think this is the second print of that with like the gold type background. But I do also have number 15 with the black background, which, I mean, that covers all time to me. Ghost Rider has some all-time covers. Number 16, Tadao. Let's see. Number 17. Ooh, here's a great one. Ghost Rider 18, y'all. Ooh, wee. That's why I say, man, Ghost Rider's got some of the best covers out there. 19. Blade. I think that's Blade, right? Yeah. Little Mephisto. Ooh, here's one of my... Dude, one of my all-time favorite covers. I loved this one as a kid. Number 19. I'm sorry, number 21. The Snowblind cover of Ghost Rider. To this day, one of my all-time favorites. I used to love this book as a kid. Ghost Rider was something that was in my collection heavy. As a youngin', I always thought he was super cool. Thought he was badass. Because he's badass. This is number 25. I have 2 copies of that for some reason, so I'll spare you that. 34. Nice little graveyard. We got the Midnight Suns Unlimited, number 1. Great Ghost Rider cover. Is that Jusco? No. Not sure who that artist is, but man, that's a stellar Ghost Rider cover. Oh, we got this one. Hot Book Alert. Midnight Suns, Part 1. Still polybagged. I guess this one was, I don't know. This made some kind of top list or whatever, because is something happening with the Midnight Suns? I don't know. I never really looked into it, but I heard people talking about it. I do have Part 1 and Part 2, you know, with the polybags intact of Midnight Suns. That sweet Ghost Rider Battle Lines cover. The best Battle Line cover of the bunch is that one. Even though I think this is technically a Cosmic Ghost Rider comic or something. I don't know. It's Battle Line, so you know you gotta open it up and look at the back. But that one's still going in the Ghost Rider box. Ghost Panther from the Infinity Warps recently. I thought it was a cool concept. It's like a mashup of Ghost Rider and Black Panther. And what they did was they have, like, Ghost Rider, instead of riding a fucking fiery motorcycle, he rides a big black fiery panther. Not too shabby. Alright, now we're getting into the Green Lantern territory of the G's. Green Lantern Corpse, or Core. What do you say? Do you say Green Lantern Corpse or Core? I don't know. But it's number 201, and it's the first appearance of Kilowog, who I think is that big pink hippopotamus-looking fella. I'm not a big Green Lantern guy, per se. This is a blank sketch variant of the recent number 1 issue. I like having a few of those handy. Alex Ross, Green Lantern number 1 cover. I remember I found that in a dollar bin, and I was like, yes, please. Oh, here's a nice little 3-issue key lot, man. First appearance of Kyle Rayner. 48. 48, 49, and 50. Another classic 48 through 50 run. Not quite as classic as, you know, Fantastic Four, but it still has this one. This is when, you know, I believe this is when Hal turns into Parallax, y'all. And this one I like to call the Tom Brady cover. You know what I'm saying? Got the Tom Brady Green Lantern cover. A little shiny. Because all them rings, playa. So that's number 49, Tom Brady. And you know I got 50. Where's 50? There we go. Part 3 of the Emerald Twilight storyline is Parallax. Hal Jordan lost his shit, brother. And the last Green Lantern book that I have is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Bow. Feast your eyes. What some call the first book of the Bronze Age. Very classic. I was lucky to find this book at a great deal. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. It's in decent shape, number 76, of course. The coupon is cut out. I know that's something that collectors look for with this issue. And yes, my coupon is missing. But I got it for a smoking hot deal, so I wasn't too mad about it. But yeah, boom. That's probably my favorite Green Lantern book that I have in the collection. Very happy to own that book. Number 76. Which then brings me to just the last book in the G's. Is this issue of Green Arrow 48 landscape cover. This came out recently. It's I thought it was cool because it's a Neil Adams sketch variant. And I like how it looks like undone, like this little like other head up top that he like started with, and I guess he abandoned it. One of the better sketch covers I've seen for that reason, but pretty dope. I like Neil Adams, so. Boom, now we're getting into the H's. We got a little Hawkman, Savage Hawkman, Deathstroke makes an appearance there. Hellstorm number 1, which I will admit I never read these books. I got 1 and 2, but damn, that cover just grabbed me, so I picked it up. Hellstorm number 2. Howard the Duck number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby for the H section. Howard the Duck number 1. It looks like that's a Red Sonja type rip-off there in the background. Because I don't think that's actually Red Sonja, right? I doubt it. There we go. Howard the Duck. Sword in his hands, cigar in his mouth. Now we're going to get into the Hulk section of my collection, which I got a fair amount. In all the books that always start from like lower number up to higher number. So we got the lowest number Hulk I have is 271. First appearance of Rocket Raccoon. This book right here is my Hunt, Tony Sanders, The Hunt Championship book right here. This is the book that, won me the Hustle of the Week. I think I paid like $50 for it. I think I paid $50 for it, and I did some shucking and jiving to get the book at that price. He had it originally up on his wall for $250, which was way overpriced. And I told him that right when I saw the book. I was like, dude, I like that book, but man, you got that at a really high price. And I just left it alone. Then like a month and a half later, because he's like a dude that ran a consignment shop. And he was like, yeah, he admitted it. He was like, yeah, I didn't know with the Guardians of the Galaxy hype, blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever, bro. So whatever. I was working on this book for like a month and a half, chipping away at that guy. So it's my Hunt Championship belt. Maybe I can like strap it to a belt and wear it around my waist or something. So there's that. It's in great condition too. I don't know if I should slab it. That's another thing. Maybe they should do like to slab or not to slab again or something. I need to go through, as I go through this collection, I'm going to maybe pull books that I consider I should slab, and I would like people's opinion on it. Hulk 291, very startling cover with General Thunderbolt Ross, gun to his head. Does he shoot himself and commit suicide in this very book? No, he doesn't. But he does hold a gun to his head, so I guess it's not that false advertising. Hulk 294. I really like that cover very much. Great artwork. Kind of like Bruce Banner having a nightmare. Bam! Look at that, baby. Hulk 340. Classic. Todd McFarlane, brother. Very happy to have that one in the collection. Maybe my favorite Hulk book in the collection. I don't know. Bam. I always thought this was a funny cover, the Hulk bachelor party. Whose bachelor party is it? I forget. It's been a while. But it says, please don't let anyone know the shocking secret of the bachelor party. And you got Johnny Blaze, Human Torch, spitting out his soda on Iron Man's helmet on his head. Pretty funny. Funny cover. Hulk 427, Great Man Thing. Showdown. That's a tremendous cover. Boom. The very next issue. Looks like the Hulk has him yoked up. Which is kind of funny, because when you look at the size difference here and here, it looks like the Hulk got much bigger. We have the beautiful She-Hulk Pulp Fiction variant. I love that cover very much. Happy to have that. I got a lot of dope Hulk books, I noticed. $4.49 First Thunderbolts in the Hulk collection. What else we got? Bam, Hulk versus Juggernaut. He must have been going through some weird phase here. I don't really remember that when Hulk was wearing a mask. But there it is. So, I think these next ones are... The rest of my Hulk collection is not very key-oriented like the other ones were. They're just kind of some fun issues that I've had in my collection for a long time. This one apparently is first A-Bomb. That's who that gray fella is. A-Bomb. Rick Jones. Rick Jones! Now we're getting into Immortal Hulk. Immortal Hulk number 12. I remember I put this one in a Mylar because at the time people were making a big deal of it. Like, the one below all first appearance, dude. Super key. I haven't checked on it in a while, but I don't think it is. I never hear people talk about it. I only hear people talk about number 2, Dr. Fry, and number 1. But let me know if that book has still got any spice to it. Boom, Mortal Hulk, great run. I read a lot of that because I was late to the party, so I read a lot of it online. But you know the deal. Everyone says that's like one of the best runs out, and it really is. Immortal Hulk is tremendous, especially the first 10 issues. Man, it's so good. Here's the great cover where it's the kid playing the harmonica on the gravesite, but it kind of looks like he's rolling up a blunt or a joint or something. This is just my copy of Hulk 181, no big deal. Maybe I should get that one graded one day. Psych. Original Sin, Hulk versus Iron Man. Alright, we're out of the Hulks now. Heroes in Crisis, Brother, number 2. I guess I never got number 1. Number 3, Heroes in Crisis. Number 4. I did like the Polaroid covers. My favorite one is this one. The Jason Todd Murder cover for number 5. Tremendous. You know, very controversial title. Heroes in Crisis. It was a hate it or love it kind of thing. Me, I didn't really. The art is tremendous. When Clayman was drawing it, that was one knock I had on the book. Is I guess they just tried to get it out too fast, or what? But Clayman should have drew every page of the run. Instead, he would only draw a few pages in each issue, so that bummed me out. I don't dislike it for the same reason that I think most people do. A lot of people had beef with how they handled the Flash, and to be honest, I've never really been much of a Flash fan. Not that I hate on the Flash, I just never read his stuff and never really got into him. And I guess people were not happy with how they treated Wally West and all that. I didn't really care. My problem was more of the... Tom King sometimes just writes dialogue for characters that seems so out of character and is cringy in many places. And anyway, I was considering one day to like make a review, my thoughts on the Heroes in Crisis thing. Maybe I will, but I feel like it's going to be old news if I go ahead and make a Heroes in Crisis review. Iceman #1. We're out of the H's, went to the I's. Infinity War #1. Infinity Wars, plural, #1. I kind of like that run. I remember I thought I had the first few, because that was 1. This is #5. Wrong name variant, very nice. I did read the whole run. #6. Maybe I went digital on the issues that I'm missing. But I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it started really strong, and it ended kind of meh. A little disappointing. The Invaders, #20. First appearance of Union Jack, or like the second Union Jack, not the original Union Jack, but first appearance of the second Union Jack. Invaders #1 from the 90s. I think that yellow guy is the Wizard. Now we're going to get into Iron Man. Iron Man 128, y'all. Demon in a bottle. Fighting them demons, brother. I feel you, man. I understand. Iron Man 183. I actually got, I like this cover because I just feel like it's a little sexual innuendo a little bit. Like, just the way that Iron Man's bent over with that fella behind him, and Iron Man saying, "Oh yeah," with a question mark, but still, "Oh yeah," with the old, anyway, you know what I'm saying. Kind of funny. Hulk 188. Iron Man 188. This is one of my birthday books, November 1984. Pretty cool. #189. Enter the Termite. Blasting through the brick wall. The Termite. Oh, drop #2. Fuck. I was doing so good. So there's the Termite. Let me see. Hulk 190. God, Iron Man 194. This is a great book, Iron Man by Design. It's full of like redesigned, reimagined Iron Man armor outfits. Pretty cool. Invincible Iron Man variant. I think that's Rescue, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty cool. This is one of the few books that I actually bought off as part of a lot from somebody on the CGC chat boards. I feel like I don't check in there often enough. Sometimes there's good deals to be had. And this was a cool recent issue of Iron Man that I just thought was a striking cover. Iron Man drowning in the glass of whiskey. Boom. So that's all the I's. Now we're going to go into the J's. Justice League, brother. My boy. Darwin Cook. Gotta love Darwin Cook. Great artist, great cover. Here's another issue of Justice League of America. And you can see that they're robbing the bank. With Batman just chilling in the Batmobile as the getaway driver with a toothpick in his mouth. This is a fun issue. It's like all the villains are all like taking over the body of the Justice League. It's pretty interesting. Justice League sketch variant. Justice League #1. Jim Lee. Run. What is this? New 52? Yeah. Justice League 1 from New 52. Here's just an old school Justice League book that I had with Guy Gardner on it. I always thought Guy Gardner was pretty cool. Random Justice League book. I think it was like a mystery mail call book or something. Boom! Justice Society of America. This is a run that I got from some of the first comic books I ever bought was of this Justice Society of America run. That's #1. happy to have that. Because as a kid, I was a Batman Adventures animated series maniac. And I thought it was cool that these comics were like drawn in that style. And I was like, ooh, Justice Society, cool. So to be honest, like for example, that Alan Scott was my first Green Lantern that I like read as a kid from this book. Hal Jordan and them was later, but it's kind of funny that the old Golden Age Green Lantern was my guy. Oh, there's a great Dr. Midnight cover. Love that book. And here it is. One of the first books probably one of the first 5 books that I bought in my collection was this one. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite covers of all time. Justice Society of America, number 10. The Last Hurrah. I love that team cover. And this is the original one that I have. You can tell because it's spine-ticked like crazy. It's a great book. Holds a little sentimentality to your boy. Then from here, the rest of this box is Justice Society of America books. And all these books were A-OK to me, from the awesome, cool, generous Caleb the Comic Smurf. That's my guy. And dude just blessed me. I said like in an offhanded comment that I thought the Alex Ross Justice Society covers were awesome. And my boy gave me like the whole run, dude. Because I really do love these black background Alex Ross character covers from this run. Look at that. Sandman, Atom Smasher, brother, Commander Steel, Liberty Bell. I got 2 of those. Here's one of my favorite ones. Power Girl one is badass. Number 10, excellent. Boom. Number 12. I got like the whole run, dude. Thanks to Smurf, man. I really appreciate that. And they're all high grade. Maybe I should read these next. Because it's Jeff Johns. So it must be good. I would think. And it looks like Magog comes back. You probably recognize this guy from Kingdom Come. I'm pretty sure that's Magog. Looks like him. It's a pretty cool villain. Even though in he's kind of like an anti-hero actually in Kingdom Come, but still. Bang, 21. These are out of order. Hold on, these are out of order. Oof, look at this one. This might be one of this might be the best one. The best cover of the run. I love that Shazam cover. Number 73. Dope. 73. Let me put them in order. 74. Hawkman, Hawkwoman. 75. The Spectre. 76. Fair Play. What's this guy's name? Mr. Fairplay? No. I forget his name. 77. Bang, another banger, dude. Al Scott. Green Lantern, like I said, my first Green Lantern that I read. Great one. And lastly, the last book from the bunch. Let's get the beats going. JSA Annual, number 1. This is like a 30-minute video, so I'm just going to keep my goodbye short and sweet. Thank you for tuning in to this installment of the Comichead'S Collection review, G through J. Stay tuned for the next installment. Peace and love. Catch you later.